Welcome back to Slacker Gaming, and welcome back to the Kansas City Royals franchise rebuild. And in this episode, we made it into the playoffs. We squeaked in. It seems to be a common theme between getting into the playoffs. But this year, I think we do stand a chance at kind of making a big, deep run. But in this episode, we're going to go through the playoffs as far as we can. So if you guys would like to see how far we can go, stick around. Is the Dodgers. I think that the other teams we play we can easily beat. The Dodgers, I feel like, are the only uphill climb. So if we go to the World Series and we don't play the Dodgers, I have to feel confident about it. 2 years ago, we lost in the ALDS. Last year, we lost in the ALCS to try to get a chance to go to the World Series. If we keep going as the future, or keep going as what the record has shown in the past, I mean, this year's the year we make it to the World Series. So, all right, game 1, 3, so 2 wins will send you on to the next round. Game 1 at Cleveland is a win, 1-0 from Garrett Crochet. What a nasty, nasty game. The fact that it's one run won it. What did we do here? He gave up 4 hits. Wow. The boys doing it. Other side, give it the 1 earned run. I mean, 8 hits, not bad. It's only 1 run out of 8 hits is wild to me. That's wild. I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's wild. To get 8 hits and score 1 run. All right, game 2 against the Cleveland Guardians. And so to win. All right, we are on. Just like that. 5-2, we are on against Seattle. So Cleveland, a team we struggled to play with this year, we end up blanking them 2-0. New York blanks Houston 2-0 as well on the top side. Mets 2-1 Arizona. And we're still looking for one more game between Cincy and San Diego. It looks like Cincinnati gets the move on there. So we got some good ALDS matchups here between the Yankees and Baltimore. And then Kansas City and Seattle. Seattle knocked us out in the first year in the ALDS. So we're meeting them again in the ALDS. This time we're hoping for a different outcome. On the NLDS side, Mets and the Dodgers played. Dodgers have already won 1. Atlanta 1-0 up on Cincinnati. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. I am going to be moving the pitching rotation. Shane Baz. I believe Crochet could probably pop in here. Cole Ringen's there. And then Baz there. Like that. We'll have to see. I want to make sure that I'm not sticking him into a bad game here. So let me check out and see where we at with... No, I don't think we should. We'll do Baz first. I don't like that. I want him to have full strength before we do something like that. So we'll go Baz there. All right. We trust Shane Baz. Game 1 versus Logan Gilbert and the Mariners. Game 1. Jumping into it already. All right. We are up 2-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Urseg on the mound. Burton Rucker, who's done pretty good this year. Baby Vlad Jr. on second base. Let's jump into it and try to move to 1-0 in the ALDS. All right, Urseg. Time to go do your thing. Jammed him. Love it. Well done. Little jam sandwich for him, huh? Jock. The Jock. Hacking away at those, and just like that, Jock is going to go yard. Wow. And just one pitch like that. Eesh. That's not ideal, to say the least. Definitely not what we wanted. They're on the barrel. I'll have to see if I missed that over the plate. Yeah, right over the middle. Closer in, Massey up. Andres Munoz. And Massey starts this one off with the first pitch home run. On the closer, Andres Munoz. Michael Massey ties this one up in the ninth.
He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Wasn't a bad pitch, but Massey was ready for it. And turns and burns and sends this one in the stands.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike.
I mean, in that confident of a swing, he had to be looking for that. That pitch right there.
Now he's got to find a way to reset.
And he gets it and sends it yard. Michael Massey, though, tying it up.
We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Beautiful. All right, Mayo.
Set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Munoz back to work.
Mayo gets a hold of this one, but he goes right to the left fielder. Wow. I thought for sure that was a home run. And Robles gonna send this one yard. Robles, not known as a power hitter, but he actually has 2 in the playoffs so far. He hit 20 this season, which is the best of his career, but he's also hit almost 300 this season. Normally you see power numbers for a guy like this go up, the batting average drops, but he did good in both of them this year. And he hits one here in the playoffs, and Andres Munoz giving up 2 home runs now in the 9th and 10th inning, letting the Royals back into it and now giving him the lead.
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
Victor Robles going yard.
Short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One strike away.
Oh, the beautiful backdoor slider gets him. Beautiful job to end that one. What a comeback to tie it in the 9th, send it the extras, and win in the 10th, both with home runs. That's huge. For a team that's offense has struggled, to be able to come up and get those hits when you need them, that's real big. 2 home runs from Victor Robles. I just now realized he hit 2 home runs in this one game. Yeah, but he's had a really good season. He's had the best season of his career, I think, honestly. Just taking a look at it real quick. I feel like he's had the best season numbers-wise of his career. I guess 299. So, okay. 307, but that's still in only 91 games. I mean, his best full season, 255. 257, 263. So, like, right here, 257, 263 with Toronto. 15 home runs this year, 20 home runs. 59 stolen bases compared to 45 last year. I mean, I feel like he's had a great season this year. 36 doubles instead of 28. I mean, everything's gone up for him. That's huge to see him come up in the playoffs. He had 2 home runs on a game versus Seattle. All right, game 2, and that was with our backup pitcher. It gets their number 1, so they got their number 2, and now they're going against our number 1 in Garrett Crochet in game 2. You got to win 3 to move on. We do win game 2. Okay, we're going into game 3. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it because I don't want to just sim through it and then continue to go on without ever being in it.
On him. A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters.
Rumbling through. Wait until the 7th inning to do anything. If anything needs done. Top of the 9th. Up 2-0.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in
I mean, not even really. I mean, you want him in because the way he's pitched, but not even really worth. Like, this is the playoffs. We're not trying to pitch. He doesn't have a no-hitter going. He just has a shutout. I would rather bring in our closer and finish this one off rather than try to go for the complete game shutout, give up a run, possibly a loss. He's going to have other games where he can do that. Playoffs and needing to win one, that's not the time to do it.
Brian Abreu comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
All right.
0 for 3 in this.
Ball cleanly and get one out first.
There we go. Julio.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Abreu. Going after him quick. Gets him to go for the slider outside. Slider's good. That slider's definitely good.
That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone.
Just doesn't have a long enough bat. 4-17.
Up next for the Mariners.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I think you pitched to him. I don't think you could bring up the runner, and Vladdy sends this 1 yard. Just as we talked about it, we should have walked him. We should have walked him.
A massive home run.
Wow.
It's 2-2. One pitch, one
Abreu rarely makes mistakes, and he made one there, and Vladdy was ready for it. We talked about walking him. My thought behind it was, well, if you walk him and the next guy comes up and hits a home run, you lose the game. This way, you only tie the game. And, you know, I guess they took it into fruition, and they're like, okay, well, at least we could tie the game, and they did it. Yeah, right down the middle. You just can't miss like that. They hit yet in the playoffs. It's all right. It's all right, Abreu. It happens. Unfortunate, but it happens.
And a swing and a miss. 2-2.
Oh, my goodness. And the very next guy sends it. So it doesn't even matter. He hits a home run anyways. And they go back-to-back off of Abreu. Oh, Abreu. Sorry to see it, sir. Royals looking so good, up 2-0. I guess we should have left Riggins in, huh? I guess we should have left Reagan in, huh? Andres Munoz, and again, let's see if he can get the Royals out. Last time he was in, the Royals hit 2 home runs off of him, but you just saw Brian Abreu get 2 home runs hit off of him as well as a closer. So we'll see if it's the Royals' turn to get another couple of runs, or if, you know, Seattle leaves this one with a win. And he hits the first guy. That's not a good way to start it, especially a fast guy like Acuna, who could easily steal second base. Wonder if they go for the steal here. They do, and he's going to get it easy. Easy. So what do they do here with Massey? Do they try to steal third? Do they bunt? Massey just tries to hit it. And he's got to stay a second, even though he probably could have made it there. Throw off the mark, but I mean, I guess you trust Massey there to try to get a hit.
Gavin Cross steps in for the Royals.
All right, Gavin Cross up, the rookie.
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity.
See if he can lock in here. See if he can lock in here. He does. Oh, they're going to hold him. They're going to hold him at third. Oh, no. So he gets a single like he's supposed to, but the runner does not come in. I mean, yeah, I think he probably would have got thrown out if he goes for that. So Kobe Mayo hitting 389 in the playoffs. Kobe Mayo always seems to be in these situations, and I got to be honest with you, rarely does he come through. But this year, he has come through more often than normal. Is that a tell of what we can expect from him moving forward in his career? Only time will tell. A big hit here would definitely help that. Well, he gets this one, but I don't know if it's going to be deep enough, to be honest with you. They will send the runner from third. The throw to the plate is offline, and the Royals are going to tie this one up at 3. So Kobe Mayo does his job and gets the runner in from third on the sacrifice fly. Going into extras again are the Royals and Seattle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Irsay got himself in a jam here. 2 on base. No outs in the 10th.
It's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs. And then.
Okay, that's a good looking out. I like that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And he's not going to get there. This is going to be catastrophic for the Royals. Throw it home, and he's safe, and they give up 2 runs in the 10th. The Royals this season is starting to implode here in the playoffs, at least in this game. I guess they are up 2-0 in the series. All right, giving Bobby Witt a walk. Basically like giving him a double. Almost guaranteed still in second. Oh, Vinny trying to tie this one up.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throws.
Another stolen base for Bobby Witt. And they hit Vinny Pasquantino on a 1-2 count. And Caglione going to have a chance here. And they're going to double steal. The throw to third is in time, and they get Bobby Witt. That's huge for Seattle. Getting a guy on second and third, no outs, would be really tough to not give up any runs.
You've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground out, and the Royals are down to their last out. This is up the bat. Let's see what he can do. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one, but it won't be deep enough, and the Royals are going to lose this one 5-3. Game 3 goes to the Mariners.
And the Mariners bounce back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series.
Pitching in Jim, no runs given up. They move him to go for the save from their closer, who's been great all year, and then it just implodes from there. All right, after the loss, we got game 4? We're going to go ahead and jump into it here, and we'll sim through until we get to a point where we feel like we need to jump in, and hopefully we can win this one and continue on.
Fastball on the changeup is huge. Hitters.
Okay, we need a big day from Max Mayer. All right, Royals. I feel you. Nice little start. Of course, last game was a good start, too, for 8 innings. Ooh. Okay, right back in it. All right, Max Meyer, I think it's time we take you out. Pitching change. Lefty, lefty, lefty. Go boo bitch here. Okay, tied it up. Oof. All right, let's jump into it. Let's jump into it and see what we can do here. Down by 2 in the 8th inning, I believe now. Vinny Pasquantino.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. One up, one down.
One down.
Gavin Cross. Step. That one ripped.
Heck of a hit. Cross is going to at least get a double here.
That one hops against the fence. He's in with a double.
Not worth 3. I mean, yeah, he might have made it, but getting thrown out on a good hit like that, like, let's just put some hits together here. Blake Mitchell up. Let's just put some good hits together here. Let's not risk anything.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Dang.
One down the line. Guerrero takes it to the
Dang.
steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
All right, Kobe. All right, Kobe.
Excellent piece of work.
Step up here, buddy.
Span the zone. He's capable of going out there.
All right, Kobe. All right, Kobe.
Absolutely belted.
That's big.
And it one-hops the
1 run closer. Good job, Kobe Mayo.
puts the tying
It's a big hit.
scoring position with
It's a real big hit there.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you
Witt
can
loves
tell
it.
had extra bases written all over.
Let's try it. Why not? Why not? Let's try it. We're not stealing. We're just trying to a single or double here might score him. There it is. Get out of the park. Come on now. Just early on it. Daggum.
Second.
Dang.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
That's unfortunate.
Peterson makes the grab.
All right, we got one more inning. One more inning. They add another one to it. Dang.
Welcome back.
Hate to see it.
And here comes the closer, Gregory
Now we got to come up with 2 runs. There we go. Get down, ball.
smashed on a line.
Ooh, hell of a catch.
Makes the catch.
Dang, Julio.
Concentration. I mean, just such a big
Dang.
difference mentally when you're chasing 2.
Wow. Well, we're okay. We're going to game 5.
Here's one final look at the
Next
line
game will
score.
decide it. Right. This is it. Game 5. Game 5. We need our number 1 out there. All right, boys. Let's get her done. Let's get it done. Okay, got the lead. Good boy. That's forward. Pitching change, okay. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, see if we can get something done here.
And now
Not
it's
looking good.
Rose up to hit. 1 for 3.
Hey, we'll take that though.
And that's a
We'll take that.
Can't glove it
We'll
clean.
definitely take that. Let's go. Second and third, 1 out.
Holds it third.
Got Bobby Witt up.
Scoring position.
Exactly what we
And just
want.
1 out.
Exactly what we want.
Hander, Andres Munoz.
Hey, we've been able to hit off this guy. We've been able to hit off this guy. I like this pitching change. Let's go, Bobby. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We're not going to get a run from that.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball.
Ah, you got to be kidding me. It's just hit too hard.
That's the way it had to be done.
It was hit way too hard. Right to him. Paskey? Paskey might got enough on this one. He does, so he's at least scoring 2. As he runs in the second with a double. The Royals are down to 1
And now the time.
behind. 1 run behind. So Vinny Pasquantino comes up big.
RBI machine.
Bobby Witt destroys one, but it goes right to center field. Pasquantino able to get this one to drop. All right, we're in business now. We're in business. And Michael Massey with another bomb. Massey has stepped up time and time again in the playoffs with another home run. He had a big home run earlier, I think in this series, or was it last series? He had a big home run. And this one, he adds another one to it, not known as a home run hitter, but he is in the playoffs. And the Royals are going to go up 1 run in the 7th after scoring 4 runs currently so far in the 7th inning. The Royals looking to win this one. And just like that, they're bringing in a new pitcher. They said, okay, hey, I like that matchup because we've been hitting that guy all series long. And he comes in again, and we hit him again. Love to see it. Now we just got to hope that our bullpen could do a good job. And Blake Mitchell gets on that one here. This one might be gone, and it is back-to-back home runs. Blake Mitchell, his first of the playoffs after winning Rookie of the Year award. He adds a home run here in the playoffs. Good to see him kind of getting those bats going here in the playoffs. We really needed him to step up with the injury in the late season at catcher. So we needed him to step up and produce on the offensive side as well as defense without Freddie Fermin in there, and he has done that. And Acuna, can they go back to back to back? No, but he's going to hit a ground rule double. Acuna, basically the same exact place as that last home run. Hit by Blake Mitchell. He throws the exact same pitch in the exact same spot, and Acuna was ready for it too. And a stolen base from Acuna moves him in the 3rd. Royals doing Royal things by stealing bases. That's what we do as a Royals. We steal bases. And another run's going to come in after Burleson pokes this one over the second base into the outfield. Center fielder Julio Rodriguez picks it up, but not after another run scored from the Royals. Now scoring 6th in the 7th inning. 6 runs so far for the Royals in the inning. And this one lined to the first baseman, and that will be an out and in the 7th inning, but not after the Royals score 6 and take a 3-run lead going in to the bottom of the 7th. All right, Zerp, do your thing, buddy. Do your thing. Three righties. In the 8th. All right, Urseg. Don't let me down here, buddy. All right. All right, it's for all the marbles. Bullpen. Ryan Abreu. You got it, buddy. You got this. Shake it off. Get back in there. And Brian Abreu gets the last out, and the Royals have defeated the Mariners 7-4 to win the 5-game series and heading on to the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round, and I think we're...
What a huge game all around. Huge inning, really, is what did it. The 6 runs in the 7th when the Royals needed it most. They came through and were able to get the win here. And the Royals are going to be moving on to the ALCS championship game, where they'll be taking on the Orioles, which the Orioles had late in the season there. They beat the poopy out of us, I'll be honest with you guys. So it's going to be a huge couple of games here. Now we are out of 7. Let's take a look at the playoffs as a whole. Baltimore beating the Yankees 3-2. Kansas City beating Seattle 3-2 as well. Then on the NL side, 3-0 Dodgers over the Mets, which is It just tells you how good the Dodgers are. The fact that the Mets were good, like loaded this year, and Dodgers 3-0 them. Then Atlanta 3-0 Cincinnati, and Atlanta up 1 on the Dodgers. So the Dodgers kind of been a shoe-in to the World Series on the NL side, but Atlanta has 1 game over them. And then on the ALCS side, we got Baltimore and Kansas City. Game 1, Cole Reagans, Jack Flaherty. Kansas City gets the dub. All right, game 2 at Baltimore, Max Meyer, Grayson Rodriguez, and we are jumping into this one. It looks like bottom of the 9th, rolls up 2-1. Mitchell at the plate, Jazz Chisholm at second base. We have 0 outs in the 9th. Let's see if Brian Abreu, the closer, can get out of this one. All right, Abreu, you got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. Pitch how you know how to pitch.
Yeah, the way they across, they're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Get him, get him. Yes, let's go. That's huge. Huge throw out at third base. Blake Mitchell picks it up and guns him at third base after Mitchell misplaces the ball, throws it over. Kobe Mayo, the stick tag. And the Orioles might have just gotten themselves out of a winning run there, or at least a game-tying run. Now there's nobody on base and 1 out in the 9th. Got Gunnar Henderson up. We really got to be careful here.
To the right side, and a foul ball. Looking to get the
there it is. That's a beauty pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Oh, great job. All right.
Good battle here.
No need to strike out. We just need not a hit.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again.
There it is. Beautiful pitch by Brian Abreu. And Kansas City down to one last batter. It's going to be Gunnar Henderson. And this kind of begs the question. In the Mariners series, they had the 3 guy coming up. They decided I think it was Baby Vlad. They decided to pitch to him because they thought, well, if he hits a home run, the only thing he'll do is tie it. He ends up hitting a home run when they were thinking about walking him. The next guy up hits a home run as well. And then the Royals ended up losing that game after giving up 2 home runs there in the 9th inning. And Brian Abreu was the pitcher. So let's see what they do with Gunnar Henderson. They decide to pitch to him, take the chance that he could hit a home run, or if they trust their closer and Brian Abreu. All right, backdoor slider, here it comes. Ooh, it's a good one. Get the first base, and the Royals win game 2 and go up 2-0 on Baltimore. In Baltimore, we will be heading to Kansas City now for the next 3 games. If they win all 3, the Royals are going to the World Series, but they got a lot of games ahead of them to win, and this Baltimore team, I know, will not go down without a fight. Ooh, that was big. That was big. I like that. 2-1. I like the 9 hits compared to the 2 hits. I don't like that the 9 hits only was 2 runs. But hey, we'll take the win no matter how we get it. All right, now we're home. Now we're home. I wouldn't say it's going to be smooth sailing because you see Seattle where we won the first 2 in Seattle. We swept Seattle in Seattle but lost both games at home. So this game isn't going to be a gimme. With Baz on the mound though, I feel pretty good about it. I shouldn't have. 1-6. The loss there. Where are we at on pitching rotation now? So let's just jump into it just to see what we're at on pitching, and then we'll hop back out and kind of move pitching things around. So okay, so Crochet is ready. So move Crochet up and Reagan's up, and then that should be our next 2 starters. So Crochet up, Reagan's up. We could do that, and we got Crochet versus Flaherty. Game 4 of the ALCS is another loss. Wow. Crochet giving up a ton of runs. Now we got Reagans versus Grayson Rodriguez. Grayson Rodriguez struggling, but I mean, the Baltimore's tied it up at 2. Game number 5 is going to have to be won by us. Looks like the score is 2-2. The bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Kobe Mayo, who has actually come in clutch recently. this year, kind of midway through the season. We're going to hopefully he can come in clutch here again and win us a game. This is the games you think of when you're in the backyard and, you know, it's 2-2. It's a World Series, you know, bottom of the ninth. You know, you got to make something happen here. Let's see if Kobe Mayo can live out his dream and win Kansas City a game here, bottom of the ninth. 2-1 count, and he gets it. Good hit, but it goes to the third baseman to throw, and we are going to extras in the World Series. Oh, the Royals going to walk this one off. Looks like Bobby Witt hit an RBI single. I didn't even get to see it, but hey, we will take it. That most likely means that Victor Robles got on probably a double to start the 10th inning off, bottom of the 10th, and then Bobby Witt able to hit him in with a single with how fast Robles is. Yeah, it looks like he had a double. 1 for 5, a double, and a run. So he ends up winning getting the number 1 run. Bobby Witt, a home run and 3 RBIs. So thanks to Bobby Witt for scoring, or at least knocking in every single run. And the Royals are going to win this one in the 10th inning, 3-2, to go up 3-2 in the series against Baltimore. We are heading back to Baltimore. Not feeling confident, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I like that we have the lead and we're only 1 game away, but the fact that we just ripped through our 2 best pitchers, I'm not necessarily feeling confident going in to the next game at Baltimore. Max Meyer, let's see how this one goes. Let's jump into it. Let's go jump into it because I don't want to have it sim and we win and then it was like, okay, well, now we're in the World Series. So let's jump into this one and see how it plays out. Bunch of colds. Don't like to see that. Do not like to see the colds. Hopefully it's not bad enough that it costs us. I mean, obviously our pitching is what keeps us in these games. It's whether or not we can just hit enough to get 2 runs, 3 runs over. You know, because our pitching is just so good so far this season. Really is what got us here, and we knew it would. And we knew this is what that would get us here. Now it's hopefully enough to get us to the World Series.
We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last 2 at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next.
All right, Royals. Let's do this thing. I like it so far. Eesh, that didn't last long. Okay. Yikes, we just keep scoring lots of runs for everyone? Oh, I'm gonna do that. Fast forward. Okay. All right, good. Good stuff. Okay, now we probably switch pitchers, I would assume. Let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead, switch up pitchers here. Give ourselves the best chance here at winning this one. So we got righty, lefty. Yeah, we'll go. Let's go McClellan. Let's go McClellan here. Do we? Maybe. Let's go Rocker here. Let's go Rocker here and see what he can do. If he gets a little bit in trouble, then, you know, well, great. Great. Builder's choice. First and third. Bases juiced. Oh, my goodness. All right, Rocker. All right. Rocker's off his rocker. We got lefty, lefty, lefty. Let's hope that Bubic can save us. Bubic, it's up to you, buddy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change.
All right, Bubic, save us. Save us, Bubic. Bases juiced. One out. Oh, just over the third baseman, and that might cost us two. The throw home is going to be late, and just like that, the Orioles take a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the sixth. What a huge hit there, getting it right over the third baseman's head. There it is. Good job, Bubic. I mean, that one hit was a good hit by Herstad, but I mean, that's just straight up. I mean, he got jammed and was late on the swing and just got kind of lucky. It wasn't a good hit, but in baseball, it doesn't have to be a good hit. You just got to hit it where they're not. All right, let's go, Royals. We got some work to do. Ooh, 2 people on. Mitchell up. Top of the 8th. Let's jump into this one. What do we got? If we do Vinny Pasquantino, we got Caglione. But do we have some speed? Not really. Not that could steal bases. I don't think Norby would be good stealing bases right here. What's he? Yeah, no. We're not stealing bases with him. I think we just keep it here and hope that Blake can get us a good hit. That's really what it comes down to. And just like that. Oh, man. I thought for a second about laying down a bunt. I just don't think Blake Benchel could bunt. I mean, I should have tried it maybe now. I mean, hindsight. Jammed him. Gets down. Oh, no. Oh, no. And the force out at third. That's annoying. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, my God. I can't believe that just happened. He actually hit a hit, and then we got a double play off a hit. That's so annoying. Oh, no. Oy vey. Oy vey. All right, bottom of the ninth comes down to this. Top of the ninth, I should say. Single. Okay. We're in business. All right. Substitutions. DH. Some speed here.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Took a dome off the.
It's 0-1.
Dang. All right, Gavin. Damn. Come on, Kobe. You got this, buddy. Kobe Mayo's been clutch lately. He's ready for it. He's ready for it. Give me that fastball. Give me that fastball. I want it. Give me that fastball inside. Give me that fastball. I took that 1 yard, too. Kobe Mayo's feeling good right now. He likes the situation. Ah. Drop. Daggum. All right, Victor Robles. This could be up to you, buddy. Dang. Wow. Baltimore's going to tie it up at 3s. Got 1 game left. Hey, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. We had a chance in that one, though, and let it kind of get away. And that was a big hit over the third baseman there in the 6th inning. That was kind of it. I felt like we played well, though. Just weren't able to come up with the luckiness, I guess. All right, game 7. This is it. This could be it, folks. You better believe we're gonna try to put in our best players. You better believe. Hey, Baz is not done bad yet, so we're gonna keep him in and hope he can keep us rolling here. Keep us rolling, Baz. Keep us rolling. All right, boys, let's do it. Let's get her done. Dang.
Take your base.
I mean, do you just keep going? Nope, they're gonna take Zerp. They're going Zerp. They're going Zerp. Bottom 8. They could tie it up with one swing. Zerp on the mound. Gunned him. Boom. Got him. Kid still on Blake? Get out of here. Get out of here with your nonsense. All right, Abreu. The last hitter, Jordan Westberg. Striking out the first 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated.
And that's going to be it. Your Royals are going to go to the World Series. Congratulations.
Celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
What a big game. Shane Baz coming in and giving up 1 run through 7 strong innings. The Royals have done it. They did enough to get the dub. Maikel Garcia 2 for 4. Kobe Mayo an RBI. Connor Norby 2 RBIs. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. The pitching has got us there, and they show up big against again. And it looks like we will be taking on the Dodgers, who 4-1 to Atlanta. So Atlanta won the first game. The Dodgers blanked them in the last 4. So yeah, this isn't going to be an easy one. I can tell you that. Now, if you look at the progress of our games here, I believe year 1 we won the wild card, got to the ALDS, and lost to Seattle. The next year we got to the ALDS, won, got to the ALCS, and lost. And then last year we got all the way to the ALCS and lost again, I think. And now we are ready for a World Series run. I might have, misconstrued those or something. I might have been a year off or something. But basically, this year is going to be the World Series year, and hopefully, though, we don't end this one in a loss. It's going to be difficult, though. Definitely not going to be an easy one. Not going to be an easy one here, but hopefully we could do enough. Do enough, really, is what it comes down to. So, since it's a World Series, So we've made it to the World Series, and since it's a 7-game series and this episode is already really, really long, I wanted to break it up, and we'll have a new episode just for the World Series against the Dodgers. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out on the World Series championship. Until next time, Slacker out.